Become a candy pianist, awakening people with beautiful harmony and melody. I want to be their strength. After a single album, Dangerous Dream, released in May, she's come back. The pop jazz singer-songwriter who's been loved for a very sweet tone and her unique music world. Jin Ah is with us for today's show. Please do say a massive hello to all of our Super K-pop listeners. Jin Ah 씨 반갑습니다. 인사 부탁드리겠습니다.
안녕하세요. 싱어송라이터 이진아입니다. 반갑습니다.
예, 반갑습니다. I'm a big fan of Jin Ah, singer-songwriter, has joined us today. She says it's nice to meet you all. And of course, I'm sure the listeners all do feel the same way. Would you like to tell us your impressions of meeting overseas listeners after a long time indeed? 오랜만에 이제 해외 청취자들 만나는 소감 좀 전해주세요.
네, 안녕하세요. 너무 반갑고요. 저는 너무 신난 상태예요.
다행이네요.
네.
그건 재밌겠네요.
네.
그렇죠?
네.
She says it's great to meet all the listeners abroad and stuff, and she's very excited basically, which means today it's going to be lots of fun, I think. So do make sure, guys, if you got anything you want to say to Jin Ah, like questions, like any messages, comments, that you get those into us. I promise you, we will try to get through as many of those as possible. We do actually have on the V app already. Samantha says, "G'day to Jin Ah. Welcome to Super K-pop." These sorts of messages are coming in, so keep those coming, guys. Right now, it suddenly got very cold actually here in Korea, listeners. It does look like winter has already come. Do you want to tell us how you were spending the fall season? Perhaps 이제 갑자기 엄청 추워졌잖아요, 그렇죠?
네.
금방 뭔가 겨울이 올 것 같은데요. 이제 가을 어떻게 보내고 계시는지?
일단 겉옷이 바뀌어가지고 이제 코트랑 패딩을 좀 꺼내보려고 하고.
그러니까요.
네, 그렇게 이제 시간이 또 벌써 그렇게 돼서 2020년을 이제 좀 마무리를 잘 해야겠다는 생각을 하고 있어요.
그러니까 시작한 지 얼마 안 된 것 같은데요.
그니까요.
2020년. It feels like 2020 has just started, but it's gone very quickly. Jin Ah was saying that, of course, our clothing has changed because suddenly it became very cold. Coats and like padding and stuff like that. We're gonna have to get out. I need to find mine as well somewhere in my apartment as well. But yeah, stuff like that. We've noticed that you've got lots of pictures of Korean persimmon trees on your social media. I'm really curious about this. 보니까 SNS 보니까 감나무 사진이 올라와 있던데요.
네, 맞아요. 그냥 얼마 전에 무슨 이제 인터뷰 촬영이 있었는데 거기서 그 앞에 있는 그 스튜디오에 있는 감나무가 있었는데 벌써 가을인가 하면서 사진을 찍었는데 날씨가 너무 추워서 겨울이네요.
그렇죠.
네.
근데 사실 나무들 보면 아직은 가을이긴 하잖아요. 나뭇잎도
네,
되게 색깔도
맞아요.
이쁘고.
가을 나무인데 날씨는 춥다. 춥네요.
이게 무슨 상황이에요, 이게?
그러니까요.
What kind of situation is this? So yeah, no, she was off to shoot something actually, and in front of the studio, the trees are quite beautiful because you know when it becomes autumn, the trees have that very sort of golden reddish look about them. So she wanted to take some pictures, but strangely, looking at the trees, it's autumn, but then the temperature, it's winter. It's very cold, especially the last few days. So yeah, we do need to wrap up warm if we can. All right, now you've been very busy these days because radio DJ. We got to talk about this. So there's a radio show that you produce and you also select the songs as well. Do you want to tell us about how this process goes about? 요즘 라디오 DJ로도 활약 중이잖아요. 직접 기획하고 선곡도 하는 라디오. 이거 힘드시겠어요?
근데 일주일에 한 번만 하고요. 그리고 곡을 다 선곡을 하는데 2시간짜리 이렇게 곡을 선곡하고 근데 저는 너무 재밌고
네네네.
그때만큼 이제 팬분들이나 또 저를 모르시는 분들하고 소통을 하는 그런 시간이라서 정말 좋습니다.
만약에 여기 아리랑에서 저한테 그렇게 하라고 하면 좀 못할 것 같아요.
아, 정말요?
다 어떻게 그 계획 다 하시고 되게 힘들 것 같은데 처음에 좀 힘들지 않았어요?
네, 처음에는 좀 어려웠었는데 지금은 이제 그 뭔가 하던 그 틀이 생겨가지고 하고 있는데 일주일에 한 번이라서 괜찮은 것 같아요. 아직까지는. 네.
그래도 어떠세요? 재밌을 것 같은데요, 또?
네, 재밌습니다. 근데 제가 평소에 좋아하는 노래들도 많이 틀고요. 재즈 음악이나 팝 음악이나 가요들 많이 틀고 있어요. 많이 놀러 와주세요.
좋습니다.
네.
Good. Okay, so listeners, so yeah, she's doing a radio show where she literally does everything on it. It's once a week, and you know, she's having lots of fun where she gets to play the music that she enjoys. She gets to kind of communicate with people who her fans who support her, but also people who might not know who she is. And you know, it's a great time. I said it must be tough if I got asked to do everything here. I think my brain would explode. That's a lot to do. So I said, is it not tough? And I think it was tough at the beginning to kind of get used to it. But now it's cool. And it's only once a week, she says. But yeah, go check out Ijina's radio show as well. That should be lots of fun for you guys. And you can do lots of communication and stuff. I'm interested, like doing radio as well. Sometimes, you know, like me, I'm lucky. We get to have a guest like Ijina coming, right? Is there any guest that you would like to meet maybe on your show as well? 이제 국내외 뭐 상관없이 이진아 씨가 좀 만나보고 싶은 게스트가 있다면요. 저는 사실 못 받았거든요. 매주 이렇게 멋진 게스트들이 나와주시는데 이진아 씨 뭐 만나고 싶은 게스트 있으신가요?
네, 저는 한번 만나볼 수가 있다면은 에스페란자 스팔딩이라는 그 재즈 아티스트를 만나보고 싶어요.
무슨 대화하고 싶으세요?
일단 어떻게 연주를 연습하는지, 지금도 연습을 하는지 그런 게 궁금해요.
개인적으로 팁을 받고 싶은 거죠?
네, 팁을 받고 싶고, 네, 평소에 뭐 놀기도 하는지가 궁금합니다.
So brilliant. So Ijina says the jazz musician Esperanza Pardo is something she would love to meet one day. Just simple stuff like how do you practice? What sort of stuff you do? And do you like, what do you do when you chill, when you hang out? These sorts of questions. So basically, she would like some personal tips and stuff, I think, for practicing. That's a good answer, I think. Good. All right, we have to talk about some new music from you because after your single "Dangerous Dream" was released back in May. This time you released an EP album which is called Candy Pianist. So the title contains lots of your aspirations, I believe, as well. 얼마 전 5월 발매된 싱글 Dangerous Dream 이후 EP 앨범 발표했죠. 제목이 캔디 피아니스트인데요. 제목 안에 이제 이진아 씨의 좀 많은 포부가 담겨 있다고요?
네, 뭐 Dangerous Dream이라는 싱글 앨범을 냈을 때는 뭔가 음악을 계속 이제 꾸준히 하고 있었는데 내가 지금 잘 하고 있는 건지 한번 점검도 했고요. 그리고 또 이렇게 좀 위험한 꿈을 꿀 수도 있겠다. 계속 올라가고 계속 열심히만 하는 사람이 되면 또 이제 영혼이 잠들고 약간 좀 몸만 움직이는 게 될 수 있잖아요. 그래서 좀 깨어있고 싶다라는 생각을 많이 했어요. 그래서 이제 캔디 피아니스트를 앨범을 내면서도 이 앨범도 알람송이에요. 그래서 깨우자 해서 꿈 같은 알람이 됐고 Awake 이런 노래도 있고 계속 나를 깨워서 행복한 것들을 찾으면서 잘 이렇게 밸런스를 유지하면서 살고 싶다 이런 앨범인 것 같아요.
Okay, really cool. So, there, Ijina was talking about the last single, Dangerous Dream. You know, when you're living your life, you can kind of have dangerous dreams and you can kind of live your life while going up and up and up. But actually, it's only your body moving and actually you're kind of in a deep sleep forever. You can feel like that at times when you're living life. So for her, she kind of wanted to break that and cycle and kind of wake up from that. So this album that we're talking about here, Candy Pianist, is a bit of an alarm for her to kind of wake up from that way of living, you know. And I think we've got lots of songs on there which kind of represent that. I mean, she mentioned a song like Awake, which is one of the B-side tracks here, track number 6 actually on the album. It's really interesting. Well, why Candy? Why Candy?
캔디는요. 제가 이제 음악을 피아노를 치잖아요. 근데 피아노가 되게 달콤하고 아름다운 화음과 선율이 많아서 그쵸. 거기에서 이제 제가 상상하는 이미지가 캔디라고 생각을 했어요. 그래서 뚜르르르 게 피아노 치는 게 되게 캔디 같은 이미지가 연상이 돼서 재즈 피아니스트 하면은 조금 어렵고 좀 더 복잡하고 그런데 캔디 피아니스트라고 하면 조금 더 가깝게 느낄 수 있을 것 같아서 나는 캔디 피아니스트가 되어야겠다 하는 명함 같은 그런 저의 아이디 같은 그런 앨범입니다.
The Candy Pianist. 이진아. 좋습니다. I like it. It sounds good. So she mentions Candy here. When she kind of plays the piano, when she kind of hear piano sounds, for her it kind of it's almost like it kind of sounds like Candy a little bit, you know. And I think when you call someone a jazz pianist, immediately you do think of like sort of very difficult arrangements or difficult playing, right? But I think the word candy can kind of bring you a little bit closer, and this is kind of like almost like an idea or a nickname that she'd like to carry on. You know, the candy pianist, Ijina. I think that's very cool, isn't it? Very cool. Okay, we got to talk about the title song. So the title song is called 꿈 같은 알람, Dreamy Alarm.
Yeah.
You made this song with the producer Simon Petren.
Yeah.
Okay, Petren. How was that situation going on? Tell us a little bit about the title song as well.
네, 이것도 꿈 같은 알람은 한 몇 년 전에 계속 사이먼 베트런과 교류를 할 때 만나서 오늘은 좀 신나는 노래 쓰고 싶다는 생각이 들었어요.
네네네.
되게 신나고 템포가 높은 음악을 만들고 싶어서 맨 처음에는 테일러 스위프트의 Shake It Off라는 노래 있잖아요.
아, 네.
네, 그 노래를 뭔가 그 노래처럼 신나는 노래 만들고 싶어서 한번 시도해본 노래인데 제가 계속 갖고 있다가 이 노래 너무 신나고 너무 좋아서 이렇게 버리기는 아깝다 해서 타이틀곡이 되었어요.
네. 그럼 쓴지 좀 된 건가요?
네, 조금 한 2, 3년 정도 지난 노래인데 네, 계속 혼자만 듣고 있다가 이제 계속 이번에 다시 보완을 시켜서 했습니다.
이런 노래들 계속 발매하셔야 됩니다. 네?
그런가요?
혼자 들으시면 안 되죠.
네, 그래서 네 계속 하려고요.
Okay, all right, brilliant. So this song actually, 꿈 같은 Alarm, Dreamy Alarm, she made a couple of years back actually, and when she kind of met up with Simon Petren, they kind of talked about her wanting to make a bit of a more of an upbeat, sort of lively song. I mean, she mentioned that Taylor Swift with Shake It Off, that sort of style of music, right? So this song came about, and it came out so well that it was kind of a song she didn't want to throw away. She kind of wanted to bring it out. So she was listening to it alone for a couple of years, and I says, yes, please do release those sorts of songs. And finally, it came out. We've got to talk about the music video because the music video is fantastic. It's so much fun. You've got to check it out. The casting is amazing as well. Please do tell us about that too. 이제 보니까 뮤직비디오 너무 재밌어요. 너무 재밌고요.
네.
캐스팅도 너무 잘하신 것 같은데요.
캐스팅이 너무 호화롭죠.
네.
되게 판타스틱한 그런 캐스팅이고요. 차은우 씨가 또 출연을 해주셔가지고 되게 잘생기신 그분이 나오셔가지고 재밌었고 또 순정 만화 필터를 이용해서 만화 그 화면에 핸드폰으로 촬영을 했어요. 그래서 네 먼저 약간 카메라 하나랑 핸드폰 하나 이렇게 딱 2개로만 촬영을 하고서 편집을 했던 그런 뮤비예요.
그 처음에 이거 보고 사실 좀 무서웠거든요. 처음에.
그래요?
네, 좀 무서웠는데.
네.
뭔가 계속 보다 보니까 뭔가 재미도 느껴졌고 되게 신선했고 좋았습니다.
감사합니다.
Cool. Okay, so we're talking about the music video. So basically, the casting is brilliant. Firstly, a name Chaunu appears in it, and he's fantastic. He's a beautiful man, isn't he? He's a beautiful man. He appears in the music video, and what's really cool is, so you had one camera and one phone, and that's how they shot the video. And then they used a bit of editing. There's like over Ijina's face, there's like animation which has been edited into it. I've got to say, when I first saw it, I was a bit kind of scared actually, but when you keep watching it, it's lots of fun. If you check out the music video, it's very refreshing, very new. That's something you should check out as well. Okay, perfect. So I think right about now we should probably have a listen, because I do believe Ijina is going to be doing this song live for us as well. 자, 그러면 이번 신곡 꿈 같은 알람, Dreamy Alarm 라이브로 준비하셨다고
네.
들었는데요.
네, 피아노와 노래를 라이브로 준비했습니다.
좋습니다. 그럼 이동해 주시면 될 것 같아요.
네.
She's going to move over because she is going to be playing the keyboard whilst it's keyboard and of course with the instrumental together. She'll be doing it for us live here in the studio. Listeners, I can see lots of you very excited to hear this, as am I. So live in the studio, Ijina is going to be doing the new title song. It's called 꿈 같은 알람, Dreamy Alarm. So are we ready? 준비되셨나요?
네, 네.
Wow, so good. Ijina live in the studio with Gumgatan Alarm, Dreamy Alarm. That's one of the most refreshing performances I think we've had here on Super K-Pop. That was amazing. Fantastic. So Jin Ah has returned to us here so we can do some more talking. Look at the comments coming in. Samantha says, what a sweet voice. That was beautiful. Jerwin's also on the V app says, wow. Wow. I think that's the perfect word. Wow. Yeah.
Thank you.
What else do we have here? We've got Yun and Hannah says, so cute. Lots of people saying that, actually. Ikra says her voice is so cute as well. Lots of claps. So that was very good. That was excellent. Thank you. Thank you. That was very good. Paulina says, so beautiful. Love it as well.
Oh, thank you.
Such a good song. Such a good song. Right, so we just heard Gumgatan Alarm, Dreamy Alarm live in the studio, guys. Ijina showing her amazing keyboard skills as well as singing live for us as well. It's interesting, isn't it? Both the music and the lyrics are very cute as well. You said one of the things that you like, putting on makeup while listening to music. What kind of music do you listen to when you're preparing for going out? 요즘은 뭐 어떤 음악 들으면서 이제 화장하거나 뭐 외출 준비하나요?
네, 보통 저 오늘은 오스카 피터슨이라는 재즈 피아니스트 노래 들으면서 화장했는데요.
예.
되게 너무 좋아요. 스탠다드 재즈 앨범 들으면 되게 기분도 막 스윙하고 되게 좋아요.
이름이 저 잘 몰라서.
오스카 피터슨?
Oscar Peterson.
네.
Oh, Oscar Peterson, a jazz musician. That's what she listened to today was getting ready to come out, actually. Kind of got her in the perfect mood, actually, for coming out. So those sorts of musicians. Good tips for you guys. Go check out these musicians as well.
Yeah.
Perfect. Excellent. Of course, Jin Ah is here with us for today's music stage, guys. And we've had one brilliant live performance already. We're going to get some more later on. But I thought what we'd do next up is the fun part of the show. We get to learn a little bit more about Jin Ah. So we're going to do what's called our Flex interview. Okay, so we asked Jin Ah to kind of either write down or draw, pictures, like keywords of things that she kind of wants to show off about a little bit. And we're very lucky because Jin Ah has been nice enough to do lots of lovely drawings for us. 아주 좋습니다. 그림 잘 그리시네요. 보니까.
Thank you.
I like these. We're going to start off with, let's go here. 되게 이쁜 방 같아요. 그렇죠?
방이 아니라
네.
그 소품샵이에요. 그래서 귀여운 거 파는 소품샵 구경하는 걸 좋아해서 뭐 인형이라든지 그릇, 컵, 뭐 학용품, LP, 뭐 양탄자 이런 거 파는 거 좋아해서 구경하는 거 좋아하는 거 쓰라고 하셨거든요.
맞아. 이런 거
네.
맞아요.
그래서 좋아하는 거 썼어요.
구경도 하시고 그리고 사기도 해요?
네.
Okay. So this is one of those, you know, in Korea we have lots of stores which sells like really interesting, cute, either collectibles or items like that, whether it be like little toys, whether it be LPs, whether it be like, I don't know, plants and stuff like that, other stuff that she loves to go and see and actually go and buy as well. 그럼 집에 이런 거 좀 많으실 것 같은데요?
많기는 그냥 적당하게 있고 저거 옷도 있는데 빈티지 옷도 좋아해요.
빈티지 옷도
네.
좋습니다.
네.
너무 작아가지고 인형 옷이잖아요. 예, 사이즈가 안 맞아서.
제 옷 그려봤어요.
Okay. So she adds on there, she loves vintage clothing as well. So she loves to go out and get vintage clothes too. She doesn't have too much. She's got you know, the right amount of collectibles, I think, in her house. Perfect. All right. Lovely. So that's one of her cool hobbies. Let's go down here. So you've written down diary and book.
네, 그냥 저는 평소에 좋아하는 거는 또 가사에도 썼었지만 다이어리 쓰는 것도 내 생각들 쓰는 거, 또 책도 읽으면서 좋아하는 거 줄치고 또 그런 거 좋아해요. 그래서 혼자만의 시간을 갖는 걸 좋아해요.
저도 이게 다이어리 쓰는 거 되게 좋다고 들었는데요. 제가 시작을 못 하는 거예요, 저는. 뭐 좋으세요? 어떤 점이 좋으세요, 이제 이렇게 쓰는 거?
일단 그냥 하루 종일 있었던 일들을 이렇게 정리하면서 내가 든 생각들이 있잖아요. 뭐 이런 게 뭐 화가 난다든지 고민이 생긴다든지 기분이 좋았다든지 이런 거를 정리를 하면 잠잘 때 생각이 막 엉키지가 않을 수 있어서 좋아요. 근데 맨날 쓰진 않아요, 저도.
매일매일은 좀 힘들겠죠?
네.
Okay, interesting. So one thing that she loves doing is writing in a diary. So a diary for her is writing down all of her thoughts that she had during the day, the feelings that she felt during that day as well. Loves reading books too. I was going to say, it's very difficult to start writing a diary. I've tried a few times, but for her it's perfect because once you've written down all these things, whether it was feelings of anger or whatever it was, when you go to sleep that day, they kind of don't run through your brain as much, you know, if you write them down. So that's something which she doesn't do it every single day because that's a bit tough, but that's a good thing to do as well, listeners, isn't it? Okay, well, I think we know this. Piano, you know, your candy piano.
네,
candy
피아노 그려봤는데 얼마 전에 그랜드 피아노를 구매를 했거든요.
와우.
그래서 그걸 제 작업실에 뒀는데
Yeah.
제 보물 1호인 것 같아요.
와우.
네.
오케이. 베이비 그랜드도 아니고 진짜 그랜드.
네, 이래 진짜 그랜드 피아노. 베이비는 아니고 그 크기가 다 다른데
맞아요.
저는 한 중간 정도 사이즈를 샀어요.
That's so cool. So she's showing off. She bought a grand piano recently. Not even a baby grand, like a proper grand piano. It's like a middle-sized grand piano, which is in her studio. She wanted to show off a little bit with that as well. So that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I think I'd love to hear music on that.
Thank you.
Okay, good. Let's have a look here. 지금 일하고 계시네요. 그렇죠? She's working hard. She's washing her dog.
네. 저거 강아지가 있어요.
네네.
그래가지고 이제 목욕하는 거 좋아해요. 목욕에 물 안 들어가게 조심히 하면서 또 잘하는 거 쓰시라고 하셨거든요. 작가님이. 그래서 내가 뭘 잘하더라 하니까 목욕하고 이렇게 헤어 드라이 막 말리는 것도 잘하고.
강아지 이름 뭐예요?
밤이요.
밤이는 말 잘 들어요?
네, 목욕할 때 가만히 있어요.
되게 좋네요.
네.
제 고양이 있는데
네.
안 되더라고요. 제 상처 너무 많이 생겼어요, 몸에.
어머.
Anyway, so her dog, she's very good at washing her dog called Pam. And Pam is very good at staying still, very good at washing, and even the hairdryer afterwards, she's very good at it. So that's another thing she's good at. Okay, let's go to our last one. We've got, cookies, ice cream, chocolate. Yeah.
네, 좋아하는 거 favorite things라고 해서 저는 아이스크림을 빼놓을 수가 없더라고요. 그래서 아이스크림이랑 초콜릿을 한번 그려봤어요.
What's your favorite ice cream flavor? 제일 좋아하는 맛은 뭘까요? 팬분들이 알고 싶어 하실 것 같은데요.
저는 무조건 초코 맛을 좋아하고 민트 초코도 좋고요. 그리고 상큼한 것도 요즘은 좋아요.
Okay, so fans, now you know Chocolate ice cream is one of her favourites. Mint chocolate ice cream is one of her favourites as well. So keep that in mind. Perfect. All right. That was really interesting, actually. I'm really impressed. Grand piano. I want to hear that one day. I want to hear that. Anyways, all right, guys. That was today's Flex interview there with Ijina. We're so lucky because we've got another live song, I think, that you're going to do for us. Do you want to tell us what you'll be doing next up? 라이브 곡 하나 더 준비하셨다고 들었는데요.
네.
어떤 곡이죠?
이번 새 앨범에 들어있는 노래 중에서 제일 차분하고 동화 같은 노래예요. 먼지라는 노래고요. 이것도 되게 어린 날에 썼던 노래이고요. 네, 이 세상에서 가장 작고 큰 거는 아무도 모르는 그런 비밀을 갖고 있는 먼지에 대한 노래를 한번 만들어봤습니다. 네.
Okay, 그러면 이동해주시면 될 것 같아요. Yeah, it's a song called Munji Dust. Ijina, she wrote it quite a while back, actually. It's another song on the album. It's track number 6. It's one of the more sort of toned down and laid back songs, actually. And it's about things that you go through in life, you know, and you're not quite sure what's going to happen in certain situations. We're going to hear it live today. So, all right, Munji Dust by Ijina. Ready?
Yeah. 너는 얼마나 가볍기에 공기를 날아다니니 새근새근 잘도 나는구나. 창문 틈으로 들어오는 햇빛이 널 보게 해주네. 자유롭게 잘도 나는구나. 내일 일도 모르는 우리 삶이 우습다가도 먼지조차 즐겁게 존재하는 걸 보게 되면 너는 나에게 작은 비밀 하나를 얘기해주네. 들어줘서 고맙다 하는구나. 이 세상에서 진짜 어떤 게 작고 큰 건지는 그 누구도 모른다고. 눈으론 보이지 않는다고. 이 세상에서 진짜 어떤 게 작고 큰 건지는 그 누구도 모른다고. 눈으론 보이지 않는다고.
Oh, that was amazing as well. That was Munji Dust by Ijina, live for us here in the studio. I want it to be longer, guys. We want to hear more, right? After we listen to that. Thank you so much. So many people enjoyed it. So many comments saying what a good voice you have. What an amazing artist you are. Sorry I can't read all of them out. But we have run out of time for today, guys. Unfortunately, we have run out of time. It's been such a pleasure. I'm so curious about, what's coming up in terms of future stuff. There's 2 months left of the year. And also, would you like to say a last goodbye to our listeners? 오늘 너무 잘 들었고요. 이제 이번 해 2달 남았잖아요. 그렇죠?
네.
활동 계획 이제 둘 다 뭐 얘기해 주시면 될 것 같고요.
네.
마지막 인사까지 부탁드리겠습니다.
네, 저는 이번 2달 동안 이제 새로 앨범 낸 거 계속 마무리 활동하고, 그리고 또 계속 하고 있는 작업, 음악 작업 열심히 하고, 또 공연이 몇 개 있어서 공연을 감사하게 하게 돼서 그거 재밌게 준비하고 잘 지낼 것 같습니다. 너무 반가웠고, 또 다시 만났으면 좋겠어요. 네, 제 음악 많이 많이 들어주세요.
Okay, perfect. So, very busy the last 2 months, actually. Of course, she's going to keep writing music, making music. There's shows that she's doing as well, which is fantastic. It was great to come out and meet you guys, and hopefully we can see her again very soon. Thank you so much to Jin Ah. That's the end of today's Super K-Pop. I'm back tomorrow, same time, same place. We're going to end the show with a Jin Ah song, of course. This one's called 여기저기 시끄럽게, featuring Toy. It's called Noisily Anywhere. And we'll say goodbye for now. 감사합니다.
감사합니다.